Hey, what's up my Dokus? Jason welcoming you back to more Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Last time, we went across the chasm in search of the Possessor ghost who has the Dark Moon piece, and we found him in the workshop. However, we couldn't access it until we activated the generator, but in turn we got snowed in, therefore we could not get back out to fight him. So, this time, it's finally time for a chilly ride as we head into the boss. Luigi, you ready to go get that Dark Moon piece, son? I know you're not exactly the personification of courage. I could not read that. I thought it was perfectionist of courage. But I'll remind you to be careful, any of you two. Remember, where there's a Dark Moon piece, there's likely a Possessor ghost guarding it. Speaking of Possessors, they only showed up when all of this started, so I don't know much about them. But I can say one thing's for sure, they're smarter than your average ghost. Also, they're clearly the most powerful ghosts in the valley. It's no wonder our mysterious villain chose them to guard the Dark Moon pieces. Anywho, it's high noon, Sonny. Let's show 'em what we're made of. Off you go. Alright, we're at the workshop landing. Let's go ahead and activate the door and head inside to face this Possessor. Alright, we're here in the frozen pit as we start our boss fight against, I believe it's simply just called the Ice Monster. So, I hate this boss. You want to talk about a least favorite boss fight? This is my least favorite. I do not care for this, mainly because in the 3DS version specifically, it can be such a pain in the butt to try to aim this, and I didn't specifically have trouble with this on the Switch version when I first played this boss fight, but yeah, it's just so much of a pain to try to do this, especially when you need to, throw a bomb into his mouth. I may not have as much trouble as I did in the 3DS version, but it's still my least favorite boss fight. I don't care for this. It's not that great of a boss fight if I'm honest. But the Possessor here is going to have a few new tricks up his sleeve. One, he can create portals. I guess that's basically it. That's all he can do, is create portals that he's gonna warp through. So you want to be careful of that. Obviously I took damage, so I don't expect a 3-star rank, because pretty much I think you just have to take no damage during this entire boss fight in order to actually succeed. But as we get further down and taking down each Possessor, or each element of or part of the Possessor, the Ice Monster will get a little tricky. What I mean is that it will start creating more ice, parts to its face, and then you have to, take down more pieces. So, one of the things I do want to talk about is that you also want to keep an eye on that meter there. Basically what that meter does is that is kind of your health bar for this section. You let that overheat and instant game over. And if you take too long trying to, destroy this guy like I am, he will thaw, or he will regain his, he will regain all of the ice that he had. Which is why you need to be careful, because if you screw up too much, the bomb sleigh will overheat, and then you will get that instant game over. See what I mean? This boss just sucks. I don't know why they decided to do this. I would have much rather preferred fighting an ice monster in a much different way than throwing bombs at it and hoping that it, something sticks. It's just not a great boss design in my opinion. But there we go, second phase, drop the bomb. And he's now back in. Also, design flaw, because technically the Possessor should not be white here, he should be orange. Okay, so now let's dodge out of the way of its warping again. Right there, and of course, I'm not gonna expect to get a triple star. If I can just get a 2-star rank, I think I should be fine. Alright, and just like his previous phase, he will now make things even more difficult, as he's going to add a third layer for us to break. So, yeah. Not a particularly fun boss fight. But we can still beat him. So, let's go ahead and just keep shooting at him. Don't really know what else to talk about here, because I'm just kind of wanting to get this boss fight over with. Come on, come on. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that there. Oh, come on. And gotcha. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him off. Throw the bomb in. And let's fight the Possessor for the final time. Alrighty. Let's let him go through his portal shenanigans. And of course, I keep running into him. Ugh. Yeah, I'm literally going to probably get a 1-star rank at this point, honestly. Would not surprise me.
Hello?
Luigi, is near me. What? Hold on.
Ciao.
Alright, 4 minutes, 30 damage. No, still saved myself. Still barely saved myself from that 1-star rank. We're not getting it this playthrough, guys. It's not happening. I'm not gonna do it. Criminy! Where in tarnation were you, Luigi? I could barely follow you. I was worried you were too deep into the mountain for the Pixelator to bring you back. So, did you capture the Possessor? What about the Dark Moon piece? Woohoo! Great job, Luigi. Let's send that Possessor ghost down to the vault. Alright, got a new Possessor, as well as 60G. And we unlocked a new mission, which obviously I will take care of later. Alright, hand over that dark moon piece and we'll clean it up. I reckon some more fog is lifted. Let's take a look. That place. I better take a reading with the periscope. Uh-oh. And with all the fog removed, we've unlocked our final mansion, the Treacherous Mansion. But first things first. We need to go down to the vault. Why do you ask? Well, now that we have all the gems in the secret mind, we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Ah, beautiful. Look at that Luigi. He's happy. I mean, he should be. He captured one of the hardest possessors to this point, and my least favorite boss fight, so I'll give him that. But something I actually want to do is I actually want to look into the ghost container real quick, because one, we've already captured up to 99 greenies. We've captured 43 slammers, 31 hiders, 30 sneakers, and 13 creepers. But I also want to take a look. One, we now have a page for all these strong enemies. So we have the strong slammer, the strong greenie, the strong sneaker, and the strong gobber. There's only one enemy we haven't seen yet, and that should be obvious if we look at this page here. It's the hider. We've not seen a strong hider yet. But I also kind of want to show off here that the different possessors actually have different names. So they have the Grouchy Possessor. We have the harsh Possessor, which actually tells you kind of about what they possess too. Like this one possessed the Spider Queen. This one possessed a wooden staircase. We have the Overset Possessor. He possessed the huge clock face. And we have the Shrewd Possessor. And this one turned into a huge icy monster. So yeah. And we also have the Ancient Poltergeist and Gold Greenies, which we have found 17, and I believe there are still 32. I think that 32 Greenies. So I may not be able to catch all of them, but we will hopefully get most of them. But anyway, I guess with that, I think that's going to be it for this episode. We managed to get yet another Dark Moon piece, and we've opened the way to the last mansion. So, once we are up here and can see things, where to, Luigi? Next time on Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, we head into the Treacherous Mansion. This massive mansion is filled with exotic exhibits created by its late globe-trotting owner. Oh, and it also contains the strongest paranormal signals ever recorded. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, sure helps out a ton. Make sure you subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.